I'm Coco, and I'm here to tell you about a book that helps grown-ups and kids talk to each other without yelling. It's called How to Talk So Kids Will Listen and Listen So Kids Will Talk. I'm going to explain it in kid words, like I'm talking to you at recess. Ready? Let's go. First, the big idea. When someone understands my feelings, my brain calms down. When I feel calm, I can listen, think, and do better. It's like when a soda bottle stops shaking, you can open it without a mess. So the magic trick is feelings first. If I cry because my Lego tower fell, I don't want a speech right away. I want someone to notice how I feel. If Mom says, "Wow, that's really frustrating. You worked so hard," my shoulders relax. Then I can breathe and say, "Yeah, I'll try again." See? Feelings first opens the door. Now let's talk about how to help kids cooperate without bossy yelling. Here are some easy ways that feel nice. One way is to describe what you see instead of blaming. Like, "There are blocks all over the floor," instead of, "You're so messy." Describing helps my brain think, "Oh, right, blocks, floor, got it." Another way is giving information. "Blocks can break the vacuum," makes sense to me. Sometimes one word works great, just blocks, and I know what to do. You can also say you're feeling, "I'm worried someone will slip." When I hear a feeling, I want to help. Choices are awesome too. Red bin or blue bin. My brain likes to choose. Even a funny note works. A sticky that says, "Blocks sleep in the bin." I'll probably laugh and put them to bed. Okay, sometimes grown-ups punish to make kids behave, but that mostly makes me mad or sneaky, not better. A cool idea is to solve the problem together. It's like being a team. First, we say the feelings on both sides. I feel annoyed about wet floors, and I love big splashes. Then we name the problem. Water is everywhere. Then we think of ideas, even silly ones, like wear swimsuits in the bathroom, or use a splash zone. Then we pick a plan we both like, try it, and check later. Maybe we decide, splash only in the splash zone and I help mop after. Boom, no one's in trouble, and the floor is less like a lake. Another tip is letting kids do things by themselves. It makes us feel strong and smart. You can offer small choices like red cup or green, or ask, "Want help or want to keep trying?" When you show me how and then step back, I feel brave. If you ask, "What's your plan?" my brain starts making a plan. Sometimes I'll say, "I'll put toys away, then read." When my idea is heard, I want to do it more. Let's talk about praise. Good job is nice, but it's like a bubble. Pop, and it's gone. Better praise is about what you notice, like, "You worked 20 minutes on that puzzle," or "You lined up the shoes so neatly," or "You shared, and your brother smiled." That kind of talk shows me what I did right, so I can do it again. After that, you can ask, "How do you feel about it?" and I'll say, "Proud." Then the proud feeling lives inside me, not just outside from your words. Also, please don't stick labels on kids. Labels are like glue. If you call me messy, I might act messier because my brain thinks that's who I am. If you call me shy, I might talk less because I think I'm stuck being shy. Instead, notice tiny good moments. Say, "I saw you put 2 books back," or "You spoke up once in class. That was brave." You can give me a new role, like, "Today, you're the helper." You can tell stories about when I tried hard, like, "Remember how you kept going on your bike even when it was wobbly?" Those words help me see a new me, and I start acting like that new me for real. What about when kids argue? Be the coach, not the judge. A judge says, "You're wrong, you're right," and someone gets mad. A coach helps the team play fair and make a plan. First, name the feelings. Both of you are upset. Then set a rule. No hitting, no mean words. Then ask for ideas. What's a fair plan? Maybe we decide to use a timer to take turns, or we trade toys after 5 minutes. Writing the plan on a little paper can help because papers don't yell, they just remind. If we forget, you can point to the paper and say, "What did the plan say?" And we'll go, "Oh yeah." Let me show you how this sounds in real life. Imagine I'm mad about homework. I slam my pencil and shout, "I hate this." If you say, "Don't talk like that," I'll feel more mad. But if you say, "Homework can be super annoying," my breath gets longer. If you add, "Want to start with the easiest part or the hardest part?" my brain picks easiest. Then you might offer info. Once the first page is done, your brain will be warmed up. I finish the first page and feel like a tiny hero. You say, "I see you finished a whole page and you did it even when it was hard." I glow inside. Now I want to keep going. Or imagine bedtime. I say, "I'm not tired," with wild eyes. Instead of, "Go to bed now," you could say, "You wish bedtime was later because playing is fun." I nod. You add, "My feeling is worry because sleepy bodies get cranky tomorrow." Then you offer choices. "Want to hop like a frog to bed or tiptoe like a ninja?" I say, "Ninja." We tiptoe. You describe, "Pajamas are on the chair." I put them on. You say, "Books live on the bed now." I climb in. You notice. You did the whole routine like a ninja. I smile, close eyes, dream of ninja pizza. Sometimes I'll mess up, you'll mess up. Everybody messes up. That's okay. We can repair with words. I yelled because I was worried, or I slammed the door because I felt ignored. Then we try again with the tools. Feelings first, describe, give info, choices, notes, problem solving, real praise, no labels, and coaching fights. Every time we use these, we practice being a team. Here are some tiny lines that are like magic keys you can keep in your pocket. "You're really mad." "That was disappointing." "You wish it could be different." "Want a hug or some quiet?" "I'm worried someone will slip." "Red bin or blue bin?" "What's your plan?" "How do you feel about it?" Let's think of ideas. What would be fair? They're simple, and they open doors inside my head. And guess what? This stuff doesn't just work with kids. It works with everyone, because everyone has feelings and wants to be heard. When my feelings are seen, my brain feels safe. When my brain feels safe, I can be kind, helpful, and brave. I start to believe I can handle hard things. That's a superpower you can't see, but it shines. So if you're a grown-up listening to this, thank you for trying new words. It might feel weird at first, like wearing new shoes, but keep walking. Soon the shoes fit and you'll walk easier together. If you're a kid like me, you can use these words too. You can say, "I feel frustrated," or "Can we make a plan?" Grown-ups like it when kids use smart words and it helps them help you. That's the heart of this book in kid language. Listen to feelings first. Talk in ways that help. Solve problems together. Notice the good. Don't glue on labels, and coach us when we're stuck. When we do that, grown-ups and kids become a team. And teams win, not by beating someone else, but by helping each other get better, kinder, and braver. Thanks for listening to me. I'm Coco, I'm happy, and I believe you can do this. Your words are powerful. Use them like gentle superpowers and watch the whole house feel calmer, kinder, and way more fun.